Final. We're going into losers now. Joining me on the mic is MBA Prostate.
MBA Abdul.
MBA Abdul, sorry.
MBA Prostate is only in effect when I'm actually in a tournament.
Oh, right, okay. It must just be something wrong with the brackets.
Yeah, yeah.
Something must have went wrong.
It just glitches and for some reason changes the name all the time.
I don't know what happens, it just keeps changing.
So we've got Liam and Leon. I forgot the names.
MBA Genesis versus Ocelus.
MBA Ocelus. Oh, this is going to be good.
Genesis giving it a little bit of love to Ocelus because he knows how harsh that last match was. I mean, he was sitting on the life lead for majority of the time and it just couldn't close it out. Just gambled it all on that
awakening.
On that awakening, but yeah, it just didn't come because the bar was capped. Crazy.
Crazy, it is.
What a strat.
Well, this is going to be a good match.
Yeah, so this is losers finals.
Yes. Winner of this gets to the rematch against MBA EXP fall.
Yeah, and let's see if anybody can, well,
can you see the look
offer him any sort of competition. No, not to say there hasn't been competition, but he hasn't lost a game.
Yeah,
like
true.
So
he's
on
been
point today
in this tournament. I can attest to that. Definitely.
Yep, first round.
Look at that look of confidence on Liam's face, on Ocelus's face.
And he's sticking with the birds.
Sticking with the birds.
A strategy that worked out for you against me, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. This is spamming the birds from long range, playing Street Fighter. Trying to play Street Fighter, at least.
I mean, it is a hell of a strat. It's very effective in this game.
This fireball is really difficult to dodge as well.
Yeah. Kept to the wall, just couldn't see anything. So much ink and fire
and the snake.
And the snake.
And birds.
And the birds. It's so much going on. Will we see another lag? Is what I want to know. After that,
I wouldn't be surprised if we get like all
the amount of
the entire
birds
zoo together.
The amount of birds that you can throw in this game, let alone the amount that it takes to drop the frame just a little bit due to just how much, like, the density of the scene, just how much is going on, so much.
Ocelus actually behind right now. Genesis keeping his cool. He's not being phased by the birds.
No, he's opting to. He's precisely making his strikes, shall we say. He's calling his assists. Yeah. He's choosing if and when to go in. It's working out for him so far. I mean, he's got almost a full life bar lead.
Definitely.
But the birds.
Yeah, Ocelus trying to bring it back with the birds and the snake.
Hitchcock's got nothing on this.
He's
there we go, awakening.
I just got slapped in the face with the fireball.
Might have been a missed input there. The team super, for lack of a better term, it does not hit when plays in awakening. Well, in that kind of awakening anyway. Airborne.
Wow, the damage. He's brought it back.
There we go.
Managed to bring it back.
Yeah, it's lost that life lead considerably, but right into the team super. That's going to close out.
Yeah, I think that's
this round. But again, it's not much of an advantage because the next round is MBA Genesis doesn't gain any additional health. He just keeps the health that he has now.
Yeah.
So it could just be another quick round and then right into the.
This is hardly a battle.
I think what's going to be key here is to try to get as much life away from Ocelus as possible.
Exactly. It's not a case of if, it's a case of when you're going to run out of that health.
And he's got a pretty good start though, almost a quarter of the bar gone already.
True. He's keeping it away. He's getting good charge.
Ocelus
just firing the birds.
Struggling to dodge that black fire.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of hard to see past it, you know.
Especially if you got so much stuff on the screen.
Exactly. And when you're trying to fire a bird, and you see this giant black ball going into you, you know.
Yeah, and the birds eventually went out. I don't even know how he dodged that. There was a snake coming at him, birds, then the giant owl.
Just tons. So again, he's using that assist to absorb the incoming projectiles, and then Genesis is responding with his own projectile, and then choosing whether or not to go in, judging by whether or not Ocelus got hit.
True. And he decides to
Super.
come in.
Oh, he gets clipped.
Oh my god.
Clipped by the wing.
And Ocelus has pretty much made it even again. The advantage that Genesis had is almost gone.
Yeah, it's almost been nullified.
Still some advantage. MBA Genesis deciding to come in close again for some reason. It's not been working out for him very well.
Not particularly, but in terms of the keep-away game between these two characters,
yeah,
I don't know. I'm favoring the birds.
I agree with you, and he's he seems to be countering them quite fine.
Oh,
and we
gets caught.
It's not going to close out.
That's gonna be a lot of damage though.
We'll see
into the rock.
We'll see how Ocelus responds to this.
There we go.
I sense another awakening coming.
I sense he might be going for the awakening.
Oh, I think he's done.
No. It's just 0 health. Yeah, that's gonna close it out.
Right, first
that's game 1.
Goes to MBA Genesis. And immediately into the second game. No time wasted.
Yeah, just both players opted to use the same teams. I mean, it was a close game. Why not?
Genesis opting to go in close again. And
so it is best of 5. This is losers finals. NBA at Arcade Club with Naruto ESL qualifier. Winner of this goes on to Germany to face more Naruto heads. The best of the best.
Best of the best.
Best of the best.
And we've got this match going up again. Again, Genesis with the lead, which is...
He always gets the early lead there.
Yeah.
Ocelus has always managed to bring it back. Oh, just a mistimed dash.
That's going
into the super. So again, just evens it up. I mean, and again, just one mistake, and both players are right back into no life advantage either way.
And the birds are certainly proving their effectiveness here.
Again, he's just loving those birds.
Let's go.
Here we go, Team Super. But nope, the birds interrupt. That's going to be the end of that. So again,
MBA Ocelus
just calling those assists.
Playing Dal Sim is what he's doing.
He loves his sim in Street Fighter 5. I'll give you that.
No need for close range combat. You can stay right there. I'll just stuff you with these birds.
Exactly. He's just keeping on him at the minute.
Yeah, we don't even need to come to the ground. We can use this airmail.
A little bit of taunting going on now.
Round 2, begin.
That's a decisive lead for MBA Ocelus right now.
Definitely. And he's sitting on Awakening as well.
And yeah, the fireballs. Let's see, come on.
Fireballs just
completely
pounding.
Destroyed that lead.
This might just close out the round, to be honest, if he keeps firing them.
And
there you go. So there we go. So we're on final round now for this game.
I have no choice.
Both players sitting on the same amount of life.
And
both got logs. Not much utilization of logs, to be honest. Just because of the style of play.
Pretty much no one wants to come near each other.
Nope, they're willing to trade halfway across the streams. Goes for a super, but just out of range. Again, super on super on super. Again, it's that finish when she fires the last bird, staying airborne while she's firing the pigeons again. And Genesis is looking to capitalize on that now, because he did fire the fireball when she was starting to spam. Yep, he is learning. Yep, he has taken away that strategy, because he's tried firing super when she's finished, but no, he's trying to keep on lock.
He's definitely looking to fire the fireball at the last set of birds.
Definitely, he's trying to make that adjustment.
And it was working out for him, but...
it was working out, but at the moment he's just got him in a little bit of a vortex.
Pretty much.
As soon as he's trying to fire the fireball is just not working out for him.
Yeah, he is. And
again, the life is just no difference at the moment.
It's pretty even. Slight lead for Genesis right now, but and
there we go.
He pulls up ahead, and he's got his.
So he's going for the team super. Oh, and he gets caught out. I mean, it's dirty stuff because I mean the projectiles, the effect was still lingering, so you couldn't tell the exact timing of it. And seeing as this is a brand new game, you know, you're not gonna know muscle memory up straight away. Damn, that was some cheap stuff by Genesis, but it works out perfectly for him. So that's 2 games up now.
2 games up, and that will mean that Genesis is going to fight against
EXP Fall if he wins this next game.
Yeah.
NBA versus NBA for the grand final.
It's going to be exciting.
Yeah. Okay, so taking a little bit of time, going to the character select. He's going to stick with the same kind of strategy now, or is he going to mix it up? Let's have a look here.
Let's have a look. Both.
Oh, he's opting to stick with it. Just looking through the assist and just seeing if he can find anything to counteract the projectiles that are firing back at him.
If he picks 2 guard break assists, that will be pretty mean.
Oh, he's going for it.
He did. He goes for it. He goes for it. Oh my god, I think he listened to me. Don't do what I say to him.
So if he loses, it's commentator's curse, and if he wins, then it's advantage.
Pretty much. It's collusion if he wins.
It is collusion. Okay. Bit of a change of costume as well for Ocelus.
Definitely. That Akatsuki Katsu.
Glad you know the name.
Of course I know the name. I'm commenting this game, man. Obviously I know my stuff.
Of course. I love to double check.
Right, and Ocelus with the lead here. He still hasn't used the new assist he's picked out. We'll see how it works for him.
Yep. Again, it's 2 guard breaks on Ocelus' side. I didn't quite catch what Genesis was running.
So here he comes with the guard break, and he just misses the guard break there.
But again, even if he throws the guard break, it still interrupts Genesis from throwing another projectile. So that might be utilized into the strategy.
That's probably what he's going for, really.
Yeah,
You can just throw that out and then decide.
Yeah, I mean, it's a win-win for him. If he fires it out, then he gets a guard break.
And there you go. And
gets reset, or
as we just saw here, it definitely interrupts Genesis from doing what he wants.
Definitely. It's not working out completely for Ocelus now, because the life, it's just, again, it's a slight advantage to Genesis, which has been the story for the last 2 games now.
Definitely.
Ocelus utilizing more logs this time though. Stays in the air, good choice.
And dodges that team super.
Good choice. He's keeping him back in the air. Again,
just
right back into it. Just throw the pigeons out, just interrupt the animation.
He's not having any of that team super anymore. The armor break.
Gets the armor break, so the assist did hit that time. And it just gives Ocelus a little bit more time to rethink his strategy, see how the birds are going.
Just sitting in the back, waiting for his assists to come back.
Okay. He's just running out.
That was
Team
a pretty
super.
intense dodge. Didn't even use the dodge, just ran around him.
He's having none of that. Genesis is sitting on Awakening, so this all could turn around if he gets enough time to charge. But Ocelus is trying to make sure that does not happen. Again, just trying to keep him on his toes. I mean, Genesis doesn't even have enough bar to fire any fireballs of...
Definitely. And Ocelus tried to super
Same
from
damage.
like pretty far away.
Definitely.
A bit too far to be effective, but he's still sitting pretty. Very good
So
lively.
is this going to close it out?
I think this might
Almost.
Almost.
So just a slither of health for Genesis now.
And the armor break effective once more.
So again, just more birds. There we
And
go.
the birds finally taken. The birds have finally taken their prey.
Pecking order.
Round 2, begin.
Oh, throws it.
Genesis decides to screw the long range game this time. Just come in really close. Not working out
Gets
for
a
him.
nice
great.
combo. Yeah, also still, he's got 1 bar of life lead here.
Yep.
He's whittling away.
That assist change really worked out for him, didn't it?
Definitely.
And yes, Genesis just does not seem to have the an answer for the birds.
Yeah, I mean, he was dealing with it fine in the first 2 matches that we saw there, but again, the adjustment of that assist, just one simple change like that, and the matchup's just swaying into Ocelus' favor so far. Just can Genesis make an adjustment to this, or is he just going to get locked out by the birds?
It may not have been intentional, but I've noticed Ocelus using that bird as soon as he sees the fire on the ground. Maybe it's to avoid it.
I mean, he is utilizing it in a way where he's firing the birds. He's using the last bird to remain airborne, so it just dodges any sort of melee or any ground attacks. You know? That's how he's been avoiding the team supers a lot of the time. So Ocelus is sitting on Awakening, and he's also got the life lead as well.
Ocelus doesn't have any more substitutions, so he's gonna if Genesis comes in close, he's gonna have to deal with that close range game.
He's getting a little bit of the charge now, but
oh my God, Ocelus
just goes to the team super. That is going to close it out.
I think so.
That
yes.
is definitely going to close it out. Here we go. Forgotten memories. There you go, Ocelus on the board.
Is this going to be a run back? Is this going to be a
he's not going to take a line down. He's trying to gun. He wants to get back at EXP4. He wants to have that rematch. He wants to have that run back.
Definitely. Are we going to see a reverse situation, a reverse OCV situation?
It's got potential. I mean, if Ocelus plays as solid as he's been in that game and
if he
subsequent
repeats
games.
that game 2 more times, he could potentially take it.
Exactly. He could go right into Grand Finals and have another shot at EXP4 there. Again, both players have faced against him. They both have been knocked into losers, hence the losers final here. He's a very difficult opponent as EXP4. And it's 2 very different strategies that we're seeing here. I mean, they both are keep away. Ocelus having none of it. They both are utilizing keep away, but it's in such a different way. And I mean, Ocelus is trying not to give Genesis any room to breathe. Genesis is taking his time, and he's trying to find an opening and retort with his own projectiles, so to speak. I mean, it is, in essence, both keep away, but it's just so vastly different.
And we're starting off again here. Bit of a skirmish going on.
Here we go. Just
and we're back into the birds. And
back to the birds.
Ocelus draws first blood.
He just wants to keep that gap. He wants to keep firing the birds. Keep firing the snakes.
Birds and the snakes.
It's just animal over here.
This is a
nice block.
Yep, as we can see here, the new assist.
Goes to the log, goes to the super, just out of range. Gets a log. Okay, both players, they're utilizing the logs a hell of a lot more this game already.
And Ocelus maintaining that lead and even widening it.
Definitely.
Making full use of that new assist to make sure that Genesis does not have time to sit and throw a fireball.
Just keep them locked down. But again, Genesis finding time or a little bit of a gap to fire that fireball there and just get a little bit of health away from Ocelus, even though he's still got the advantage of projectiles there and space.
Trying to get close there, but a bit too far away. And
goes for air to air, but it's just not working out. Those projectiles just so mean.
Those projectiles is working out really well for Ocelus.
Yeah. I mean, Genesis it doesn't seem to be utilizing much of just general blocking, to be honest. He just, it may be a sign that a little bit of impatience is growing. Which is, again, Ocelus' main strategy in every game that he's played pretty much is just to try and frustrate the opponent to make them just play, lack of a better word, dumber than usual. You You know, just wants to get a hit in because he's so frustrated.
That is Ocelus' strategy in any game he really plays.
It is. It really is. When Marvel was big, he was playing Beautiful Joe with the Doom hidden missile assist and just relied on frustrating the opponent to the point where they would just make mistakes, just trying to press a button to hit Joe.
And as we can see here, Ocelus himself, very patient man.
Yeah,
he will
he's
take
just,
that
he's just
victory.
utilizing the same techniques here. He's just trying to frustrate the opponent, fire out as many projectiles as he can. Maybe crash the game in the process, but
Probably.
he doesn't care.
Yeah, he does not care. And
Again,
we
throwing
see
out that assist.
that second assist, making sure that MBA Genesis cannot breathe.
Exactly. He's got all this space, and yet Genesis can't seem to move. You know?
I agree with you, absolutely. The especially with the Orochimaru snake assist, that coils and wriggles around so much, it seems very difficult to actually figure out how to dodge that thing.
Yeah, it's just tracking you. You can see it coming, and at the same time, you're seeing all these birds flying towards you as well. It's like, which do I log? You know?
Which do I get away from?
Yeah.
And we can see here Genesis opting for a more close-range combat scenario now.
It is working out for him.
And it is working out for him. And I think that's probably because the Ocelus has exhausted all of his logs.
Definitely.
And we see him going
into Awakening.
That seems to be Ocelus' trump card when things are either not going too well or going just fine.
He doesn't care, he just wants that dragon.
Yeah, he just wants the dragon. And he is using that dragon. In fact,
The
oh my
ground and
days,
pound,
that
just
damage.
armor breaks. Still firing the birds as well.
Oh yeah, the birds have not stopped.
So there we go. Awakening running out now.
Run out, but he has 5 logs. I do not think he will actually. Yeah, like I said, he does not want to deal with any of that close range stuff.
Exactly.
He'll just use all of his logs to get away to his full screen range and stay there.
I mean, even if NBA Genesis wins this round, he's still got to go against Ocelus with
life.
2 bars. Yeah, full life.
Full life. And another shot at the Awakening.
Exactly.
That is going to be a very tough
I mean,
road.
Genesis is sitting on Awakening, but
Wow, that was
nice.
That was really good. And we can see here the Genesis full life, full chakra, 5 logs. It's going to be very difficult indeed for for Genesis. Oh, then they
Come back. Yep. So now
That's
it's
it.
2-2.
It's 2-2.
Nice.
And
Ocelus very pleased with himself.
Yeah. Doing the Undertaker.
Rest.
Shades of the Undertaker here.
Yeah. 20. What is he? 20. What was he against? It's 22-1.
It was. Yeah. It was. I think it was.
Is it 22-1 because he beat Wyatt?
Yeah. I just assume so. Yeah.
I don't know.
I stopped
much
counting
really.
after the Brock Lesnar match.
Like, who is like him versus Shane O'Mac? You know.
Is that what it is now? Is that how desperate we've got? Undertaker versus
Legitimately, it's Shane McMahon versus Undertaker at WrestleMania in Hell in a Cell. I am not kidding you. That is not fantasy
You
booking.
are joking.
No, that's
a real thing.
that's the real thing. That's the
of
match.
all the people they could pick for
Taker. Yeah.
for the Undertaker, it's Shane O'Mac.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Anyways, back to the match.
Back to the
Wrestling talk there.
back to the actual match.
Blowing
And,
NBA Abdul's mind there. Wow,
Oh,
just
and-
opting for bird on bird now.
Genesis decided to make.
If you can't beat him, join him. You know.
Exactly.
Just throw in those pigeons. Or at the very least, he's keeping her as an assist to fire some birds
Oh yeah,
right
I
back
just
at him.
noticed he just switched back to Sasuke. Apparently he switched one of his assists to the birds, but yeah, I don't think he's going to win against the so-called
Bird Master.
The Bird Master. I think this was Ocelus' original goal. He's taking him down to his level, and now he's going to beat him with more experience.
Yeah, I mean, the experience with the birds, you know. Every bird's Frankie. It's all good.
Well, the birds are working for Genesis as well. It's not
Exactly.
enough.
Ocelus is relentless with the projectiles at the minute.
Ocelus not even playing Naruto, he's playing Gradius. He's playing a shoot 'em up now.
Yeah, Genesis is in the middle of a bullet hell. Slowly but surely, Ocelus is just chipping away that health. You know, all the birds don't have to hit, but it just has to take that one.
Yeah,
and it could potentially open up, but just chip away at that health.
This one, and he's not letting him sit there either. He's getting those assists in, making sure the man has to move and not charge a chakra.
Yeah, Ocelus just.
Ocelus.
Oh, nice, nice finish.
God. That is a dominant round by Ocelus.
Yeah, it's just again just locking him down again.
And Genesis manages to come in close, but it does not matter. Those projectiles, those birds.
Exactly. Goes to the team super.
And just gets stuck.
Yep. Just by the birds. That's going to close out the round.
That closes it out. Definitely.
Again, more teabagging from Ocelus there. But he hasn't even lost 1 bar of health, you know?
Yeah. Just half of the first bar, no less.
I mean, Ocelus is Coco Beware in this game. He's just master of birds. He's got all his Frankies. They're exploding in Genesis's face. Shout out to all you 80s WWF heads there. Yeah, it's just insane. It's so simple. I mean, you can see it's the same attack.
The man is using only 2 buttons.
Essentially, he's finishing off 1 combo and then just getting an air extension. But it's so effective at the moment with just the timing of the projectiles and knowing when to call those assists and when to pin down the opponent, you know?
He's pretty much made this into
a bird-on-bird match at the moment because Genesis has took it upon himself to select the character just to try and get some sort of insight or try and see if he can restore the balance, you know?
He has switched to Daidara as well, but it's still, well, he does have the lead. Let's see how it works out for him.
Definitely.
I guess it'll all come down to the assists they've picked.
Definitely.
Currently, Ocelus still looking dominant with his birds. Definitely showing him that my birds are better than yours.
Yeah. Just forces MBA Genesis to switch to Sasuke.
And he's retaken the lead. Ocelus has brought it back. Actually, it's not even bringing it back because Ocelus is 1 round up.
Yes, exactly. Still got another 2 bars of life.
The man has to go through 3 life bars to get a round victory.
Go for another super. Oh, just off axis there.
We Tekken players know all about off axis moves. Namco, please fix that. Protect the 7.
And Genesis is he's trying to find if he can land a super at this point. I mean,
Genesis is trying to come in.
It's in a little bit of dire straits. It's a little bit on tilt, to be honest. Also, I mean, he's brought back 2 games in a row after making that adjustment with the assist there.
Definitely. And Ocelus is stuffing anything Genesis does with that bird, with those birds. You can see here, he isn't even using his chakra move. His chakra is not really moved that much.
It's just insane. It's absolutely insane. Genesis would get a little bit of key charge there. Going in.
And trying to go in. That took quite a bit of damage.
Ooh, nice dodge. Opens it up, but logs away. Gets hit by the assist though. Super's out of there. And he's just firing more and more birds. Yeah, why would you change the strategy? It's been working out.
He's not going to let Genesis charge up the chakra either.
Exactly. That's going to close it out.
That's it.
That's it. So it's 3-2. Ocelus.
Ocelus brings
the Birdmaster.
The Birdmaster.
The Birdmaster. Coco Beware.